Good morning to you guys. I gotta say, it's relatively tame so far, but it's still early, and we're gonna talk to some fans shortly. But Iran just took on England. There's a really poignant moment in the beginning where the Iranian players, in protest of what's happening, in solidarity seemingly with the protesters of Iran, they stood in silence during their national anthem, not singing it. So we're going to have more of that later on in the morning, but there's going to be an 8 o'clock game, an 11 o'clock game. There's lots of action. We're going to be in Santa Monica at the LAFC viewing party at Brewworks there, and President Biden gave a call to the men's national team, and listen to how that conversation went.
You guys, I know you're the underdog, but I'll tell you what, man, you got some of the best players in the world on your team, and you're representing this country, and I know you're going to play your hearts out, so let's go shock them all. Keep trusting in one another, play as hard as you can, and, you know, for you and your families, your teammates, and the whole country's rooting for you.
All right, I'm with Brandon, Julian, and Brianna, I guess. And I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere, guys, right?
Of course it is.
You said you're not super soccer fans, but you wanted to make sure that you came out and got the experience.
Yeah, so I've never actually really watched FIFA. So I've been told about the FIFA World Cup, and I've always wanted to get into watching soccer. So it was a good experience to come here to this pub, and we got here at 4:30, I'd say. So,
oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's been quite an experience so far. So
how has it been for you guys?
It's a lot of fun so far. I mean, Lucky Baldwin's is pretty iconic here in Pasadena, so it has a pretty good history of having a good experience as far as soccer goes. So everybody's really friendly here. It's a good experience to come, even if you're not really into soccer. Everybody's super welcoming and warming, and beer this early is pretty fun too. So.
And beer.
Yeah.
Is that your first one? No. Lead in the fifth. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great time. I'm going to take you over here and talk to Jose because he is more of a diehard soccer fan. And there's some people we can't show because they told us they're skipping work. So we're going to try to be careful here. But Jose, come chat with us for a sec. You had something that was so interesting that you were saying about how American soccer is evolving, and the World Cup this year is an example of that.
Yes, American soccer, the MLS is actually one of the fastest growing leagues in the world. And last transfer window, we exported more players to Europe than any other league, more than Argentina, more than Brazil. So it's really exciting to be in U.S. soccer right now and being a fan.
Yes, I think the odds for U.S. winning are something like 100 to 1 in Las Vegas. But if they get through this initial group, those odds get better for them. What do you think is going to happen as we look ahead to these weeks?
I think the U.S. national team has a really exciting future. We have one of the youngest teams in the World Cup. And second of all, we have some of the most talented players. I think as the tournament progresses, obviously the teams that progress get better and better, but the U.S. has natural raw talent, and they're ready to explore in the world level.
I feel like someone needs to hire you for analysis or something. Thank you so much for talking to us. We really appreciate it. You too. You guys, it's really fun out here. This was the early game. You had some diehards who came in at 4 a.m. And then we're going to go to the viewing party, 10 a.m., LAFC viewing party at Santa Monica Brewworks. So a lot going on, and we'll cover it all as it happens. But for now, I will send it back to you.